Okay, so today we're going to help this young pup learn how to sit to come inside. One of the main reasons for this is we want to build up self-control for her. She's doing a great job at sitting right now, so go ahead and start to open the door, and I'll keep narrating as we go. And what we want to do is start to open the door while she's sitting. As soon as her butt comes off the ground out there, that's when we're going to shut the door. Go ahead and open a little more. She's been having some excitable urination. When she comes inside, she gets so excited to see her guardians. Go ahead and shut the door all the way. Perfect. So to help her build up this type of self-control, I'm just going to scoot over here. That way I can see her better. Perfect. We're going to keep working on this. This is one way to help her stop with the excitable urination, or at least help prevent it before it starts, because she's starting to have to build up self-control on her own. We're not telling her what to do. We're just waiting for her to stay in the sit position as we open the door. So go ahead and start to open the door. Good. So she's building up that self-control. And what I do want you to do is when you do get ready to let her in, have a release word. So that way she's coming in based on your command word versus just barging through the door when she thinks it's open enough. So whatever word you want to use is fine with me. Just make sure that you use that consistently. And I would choose a one-word thing.
Okay, I'll do C-O-M-E.
Okay, perfect. She's actually doing a really good behavior. Do you see her paw up?
Mm-hmm.
That actually means please, or I'm trying to be a good girl. So that's really good behavior. So her going into a down position is only better. So so it's only better for her to do that and offer that behavior. You're doing great. Oh, shut the door. Try to push her back if you can. And then I've got the door a little bit for you. There you go. Perfect. No problem. See how quickly she sat.
Yeah.
So she's learning. Go ahead and start to open the door. So she starts to realize, okay. Ooh, shut the door all the way. Good. Excellent. Now start to open. One thing I just want to point out that the guardian's doing that I really like is she's using her foot on the bottom of the door here just as a reinforcement since Sandiey?
Yep.
Sandiey. Since Sandy's kind of strong, she's only 5 months old, but already a pretty strong little pup. So she's just using that as a reinforcement to help her keep control over the door.
She's like, how do I get in?
She thinks you're gonna let her in.
Good. And with this type of an exercise, while timing is important for all training, timing is crucial here. So as soon as, perfect. Yep, as soon as the butt comes up, good. Now you can see that because we've been working on this, she's going into that sit position quicker and quicker because she knows that that's what's starting to open the door. Ignore that. Is the door shut enough where lock the door so she can't slide it open? Okay, go ahead and take a couple steps away from the door since she's starting to whine and kind of cry. Don't look at her for eye contact. I'm just going to wait for her to relax and come back into a sit position. She went into a sit, so go ahead and start to open the door. Okay, shut the door. Go ahead and start to open it. Excellent, that was good. Because you're anticipating that she was going to get up from the sit. So knowing that, kind of reading her body language and knowing, being able to anticipate her next behavior will only help this process go a little faster. Good.
And what's the goal? To stay seated while the door completely opens?
Yep. So that way she's able to learn to come in when given direction instead of just like kind of barging in. If you don't give her a command word to come in, she's essentially always waiting to spring forward
So we should
until.
use the same word.
Yes.
It's gonna be come.
Excellent. I like that you did that where she started pawing at the door, so you took a step away. Perfect. Okay, she's set. Okay, go back to the door. Okay. Let's start to open the door again. Good.
That's usually what happens.
So now she is left. She's decided that she's all done.
I'm done for tonight.
Okay. Does she usually come back pretty quickly, or do you think she's going to stay gone for a little bit?
She'll be going for a little bit.
Okay. So when she comes back, she's we want to give her the power to choose. If we try to coax her back, that's only giving kind of into her to some degree, and a lot of times dogs will use this as an opportunity to kind of walk away to see if she can distract you enough to then see if you'll give in to what her wants and demands are. So we're going to give her some time to walk away, and then we're going to re-engage in this exercise when she comes back, and just keep going through the same thing until we're able to open the door with her staying in a seated position. We'll invite her in. Once she comes inside, if she's hyper or overexcitable, we want to go back to ignoring her. So once she's in, we don't have to ask her to sit or do anything specific. If anything, just ignore her until she's able to calm herself back down. Once she's calm enough to receive pets, go ahead and pet her and give her lots of love and attention, but just give her the time from walking through the door to getting inside and then calming herself back down, because she might escalate into high energy when she gets through the doorway. All right, so this is how we're going to help her calm down and start to prevent some of the excitable urination.